Well, something interesting came in my mailbox a couple of weeks ago. Don't know if you ever heard this before. This was a clip from Opie and Anthony where they had Joe Rogan and Jamie Masada, who's the owner of the Laugh Factory. Do you know what I'm talking about yet?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm talking about?
I think I know where you're going, yeah.
Okay. I've never heard this before.
I've never heard it either. Is it from Joe Rogan?
It's from Joe Rogan.
Right.
So Joe Rogan mentions you in this clip.
Mm-hmm.
Let me play it for you.
If you Aries, when are we getting out of Iraq? It's a big country.
Did you say
buddy.
Aries Spears?
Yeah.
Tremendous thief.
Oh, here we go. I knew if I said
the only guy
anybody
I
I say he's
store.
going to
That's not true. That's not true. I'm a huge supporter of comedians. It's not true.
Yeah.
Aries Spears the thief.
And you know what he is, don't you?
Oh, yeah.
Former cast member of Mad. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Joe Rogan called you a tremendous joke thief.
Tell me what joke I stole, Joe. Tell me what joke I stole, Joe. Here's sometimes where people want to go, you're stealing, is because sometimes in terms of your persona, your comedic style, if it's reminiscent of someone else a little bit, y'all got kind of the same energy, that's where you're a thief. But I would ask Joe, what joke are you talking about? Tell me exactly what joke you're talking about. Because there have been people who have said, and I'll be the first person to go listen, whenever I name my top favorite comedians, I always say Dave Chappelle and Patrice O'Neal. Mm-hmm. And I will be the first person to always say, Patrice is better than me. If he was still alive today, Patrice is better than me. Mm. Patrice was a monster. You know, I almost go, if comedians were rappers, I would say Dave Chappelle is Jay-Z, Patrice is Biggie, and I'll take Nas or Jadakiss. That's not a bad position. And my style, like Patrice, is very fearless, very out there, very raw, very rugged, very I don't give a fuck. So, yeah, you might sit there, and I've heard people say, oh, he trying to be Patrice. Why? Because I'm the same in terms of I like raw, rugged, no censored, no hold bars type of comedy. But what joke are you talking about? And then here's one of my favorite sayings. Well, I'm gonna pat myself on the back. You know, a lot of times people will see a comedian do something on television and then they'll see someone else do it later and they go, oh, you stole that from the guy I saw on television. And I go, just because you saw someone do it first, don't mean they did it first. You just happen to see somebody who put it out there on a major medium called television. But that don't mean they're the author of the joke. They could be the thief. They just put it out there and you saw it. So, and listen, here's the last thing, because I know Joe Rogan, I would think that now that he's worth $1 gazillion, he wouldn't want to jeopardize that. And listen, I know the deal. I know Joe is an MMA dude who can beat the shit out of me. But I will say to Joe, you're a fucking hypocrite. Because you didn't go after Amy Schumer the way you did Carlos. You destroyed Carlos's career. When Carlos did what he did, you called him a thief. When Amy did what she did, you said it was parallel thinking. Get the fuck out of here. So if you're gonna go there, go all the way.